Okay.
That's all.
I think we've got the story out of him. We're done.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Suppose I can go and ask them.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Okay. So, well, we know that you're going to go back there, and you're not going to live in this shack for the rest of your life, are you? I don't know, chat. Okay, so I'm now on a quest to go and talk to that dude. Let me just put an X down here. I'm going to aim for that. That's going to be my marker for the wild boar thing. So we'll go south for a bit. What the hell's that? I've got a buff I don't recognise. Drunkenness. State of spiritual well-being that only the drunk himself can appreciate. Oh, it's because I drunk the Saviour's schnapps, wasn't it? Well, in that case, let's make a proper job of it. Let's have the wine as well. My conspicuousness is up a bit high. There we go. What did I just do there? I got a level in drinking. You've reached a new level in drinking. I'm swaying a little bit. And I'm too full. Oh my, I recognise that feeling. Right, so we need to head south from here. And then go and find ourselves some piggies in the woods for a bit of hunting. Preferably no bandits. Well, I can always go back to the mill at Ratai. I can always hide there quite safely, can't I? Sell the stolen goods to the miller. Sleep off the hangover. And lose the wanted status. And then I should be good again. Okay, so we follow this road. This way. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Going south. Okay, let's just go with it. That's definitely not the right way. I'm just going to go across country, I think. Maybe it's the drunkenness kicking in. Oh, what's that? It's a camp. Full of nothing. Yeah, there might be some stuff to sell here. To sell. Might be some stuff to steal, even. Hell is that? Oh, awful. They've been skinning red deer venison. Is there just one? Does it have stats? There's 3 of them. Take all. I'll have that. Someone's hunting camp. Sit on the log. No, thank you. No fire. Oh well. Don't know whose that was. Maybe the huntsman's. Right, where are we going? Try and get going back this way. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Doing archery, half cut. Swaying about from side to side. Let's see, what's that? What's that? Is that a pig lying down or is it a tree trunk? Tree trunk, right? Dead deer. Wonder if that's the one I got before. Could well be. This riding whilst drunk bit isn't very easy. The world seems to be spinning around a little. Hear those rooks again. Yeah, I've got a quest to go and find the nightingales as well. That's a different. I'm sure that's a different wood. Don't think it's up in this one. So we should be getting there. Yeah, somewhere around here is a boar hunting area. Don't drink and drive horses, kid. Kids, very good advice, C4 Ducky. Don't drink and horse. Right then, let's find us some piggies. Boars do live in the woods. Seen them in here before. In fact, I found a massive nest of them when I didn't need them, which is just typical. Let's go for a wander. Oh, hares. You keep seeing shadows in the woods and you don't know whether it's just a log or a tree or whether it's a pig. Or nothing, as it often turns out to be. Fine looking deer over there. A load of them. I found a deer hunting spot. Okay, then maybe this is random because I swear this was a boar hunting spot when I came looking for it before. Oh, I found a charcoal burning camp. Maybe it's on the other side of that then. I'll go a bit further. Wait, pigs make nests so they can fly. Who knows? I don't see many pig nests in the woods where I live, but then we don't have many pigs in the woods, so seems like a logical explanation, that. I see that drunkenness about to wear off. Let's see if I get an instant hangover. These woods are getting increasingly thick. Nah, they can't be. Can't be over here. I definitely found a boar hunting spot when I was... well, you guys were watching on the last stream, I think. I think that's when it was. I think I was looking for hares at the time, but I found the boar spot instead. It didn't save, though, because I got killed shortly after that. So I wonder if it's maybe slightly random, the hunting spot. Or maybe I'm just in a different position, I haven't found the right one yet. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a cool-looking tree stump. We're back into the charcoal place. Anyone know how long it takes for wanted status to wear off? I mean, am I going to be running around in the wild for weeks, or is it just a couple of days? I don't have the buff, not the buff, the perk that increases the speed, unfortunately. That would be handy. Alright, I've discovered an accident. Oh. Let's go and have a look. Nothing to pick up. No one dead. Just a broken wheel. Oh, okay. Well, that was exciting. Hey, Matthew Antoine, is that right? Welcome to the stream. Managed to catch one at last. That's cool. Thanks very much for joining us. What's that over there? Tree stumps. Hares. You caught me just in time to maybe find some wild boar and hunt them down. I'm kind of on the run in the woods at the moment because I've upset the local constabulary. Do a little bit of house breaking and entering. So just while things cool off, I thought I'd come hunting boar for another quest I've got. Keep out the way a little bit. Didn't get the St. John perk. St. John perk? You mean for that accident? Or me? Right, there's got to be something. Something around here. These have been good woods for hunting in before. Doesn't appear to be out left. Whereabouts have I got to? Let's try this bit here. Let's put a marker down there and we'll head for that one. Painfully aware that there might be some bandits left in this wood still. Oh, St. John Ambulance. They used to be the enemy, because I used to be in the Red Cross doing first aid. I used to compete with St. John's Ambulance to try and get the best gigs. And when I say the best gigs, I mean doing first aid because I was just a volunteer. I did it just a long time ago. I wanted to become a paramedic. So I did it for the experience for that. But the cool thing was, doing it as volunteers for Red Cross or St. John's, you got to go to some really nice things like racing events. I got into a couple of horse races, which I'm not that bothered about. A couple of concerts I went to, Lighthouse Family Concert back in the day. That was going back a bit. What else did I get to go and do that was good? Can't remember any really exciting ones. Did it on the Great North Run one year as well. That was interesting. It wasn't much fun. I'm glad I didn't have to jog along with the runners. I just stood on the finishing line all day. In one of the coldest ones in the Great North Run's history. Freezing cold. Thought that was a boar then. Oh, hang on, what's that? What is that? More logs. Well, no shortage of hares. I have one last look in the woods. I'm going to come out into the fields a bit on the edges. I'm sure I went through a patch of these woods and they were full of boar. But I might be wrong. I'm almost tempted to go and look up on the last stream VOD actually and see where they were. No, this is no good. Can't run around in the woods all day. Back we go.
Yeah.
Get the horse out of here. Whoop, tree. Right, so there's the inn. Well, let's take a look over this grassland just this side of the wood then. I've had a few deer. So that's the barn. Bit of hay. Logs. Gotta be something. I'll say my horse's stamina is holding up well. I've been galloping this whole distance through. Deer. Little roe deer. Okay. There isn't a sign of a single pig out here. I've seen them before. Where the hell am I now? Was it? I don't think it was over this side of the woods. We'll have another check. Hey, Deathman, you made it in time to watch. You did this time. You caught me going out hunting boar in the woods whilst waiting for my bounty in town to cool off. Don't want to go back until the guards have forgotten about me. They're hiding up in the trees. You know, I never thought about the swimming Labrador. They could be sitting up in the trees in their nests, couldn't they? That was a good point. I discovered an interesting site. So, alright, what's interesting about this? And what are interesting sites for, anyway? Because I haven't really... Unless there's some quest later on that says to go and look at this or look at that or meet someone by the interesting site in the woods. tents. It looks like an old hunting camp. I can't... Aha! Oh, it's just a herb. I thought I'd found something to loot there. Took you too long to finally make one, Deathman. You always seem to turn up right at the end of them. Must be work or something. Maybe the guards need an arrow to the knee. Yeah, that'll put them off. That'll stop their life of adventuring. Well, this appears to be a pig-free zone. I'm guessing I'm only wanted in U-shits now, so I can go back to the others. Well, that's good to know. I might do that. I have loads to do back at the other places. I need to go to Neuhof as well. Come on then, let's head out of these woods. This is not going anywhere. Discovered another interesting site. Oh, balls to it. And someone's house. Now this is a bit more interesting. What's going on here? Oh, I think I found these people before, haven't I? Yeah. Right then, let's head south to Neuhof. I'm nearly there. We can go and ask about the stable boy. Looks like a tree fell on the tent. Could have done. Could have done. No lollygagging. Yeah, I should be getting on with things. Well. So it's taken... What time is it? It is midday, so it's taken about 6 hours in game time for that bounty to be forgotten about. That's not bad in more faraway places. Obviously, they're still remembering you shits, but by the time I get back there, it should be okay. It should be finished, shouldn't it? Right, let's go and see if Ginger can return. I better have to ride back to Ginger and tell him. Never mind. We'll find some boar. Somewhere else. Right, where's the main quest hub here? I've ridden right past it, seriously. I like the way smoke rises out the houses. Come on, get that horse going. See, the guards are still here. Right. Oh, hello. It's Radzig.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Let's give him the whole story.
One of the Neuhof stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Ah, objective failed. Go and tell Captain Bernard what you found out about
Be
Ginger.
a bit more careful.
If Bernard was here, I would have told him. Maybe I should have reported back to him first. Where is Captain Bernard? Is he here? I've upset him. Have I?
My respects to you.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No, okay. Is he going to go back?
Good luck to you.
I think he's going to get in his horse and ride off now. Let's just watch this. Are they? Maybe not. I hope he's going to disappear back to
How are you,
Rathe.
Henry?
He sounds happy. I want to see if he does this, actually, because... Will he just teleport there, or does he actually get in his horse and ride all the way there? That would be an interesting thing to know. Looks like he's going for it. No? That would be a cool aspect of the game if the characters do actually transport and ride about themselves around the map for, you know, their parts of the quest. Or maybe he's just going to walk, or he's going to walk all the way back. Why did I even look? Right, so... anyway, Howes, it would seem you're a bit ahead of me, so I'm going to leave the spoiler stream. Oh, sorry, Cookie. I suppose I am a little bit ahead, so yeah. But you enjoying the game, I hope? I'd like to buy a horse.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Did they come back?
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Let's come to it. Let's see if we can
I
do a bit of
understand your
persuasion here.
concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Goodbye.
Good. That was worked out. Have I had a haircut, Deathman? Yes, I have. I had to have it pruned a bit before I got too far out of control. This is where I need that guy not to have run off. Do I have to go and ask him? He was herring off down the damn road last time I saw him. No, he's not now. Okay, well that's fine. Do we want to have a look at these horses? Horse. Can I steal them? Can I buy one? Not for sale. You've reached a new level in vitality. Good. Hang on. Oh, there she is. Let's just see. What's this horse deal?
I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
In which three people look at you and you talk to them. They do in this game unless they're sat down, and then that doesn't seem to. They don't seem to have the mechanics for that.
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying.
Goodbye.
I didn't know they had any horses left here. I thought they all got chopped up. Let's go and have a gander. We've got 2. Inspect. My horse and other horse. That's a nice increase, actually. Much better speed, much better capacity, much better courage, and much better stamina. So I have to buy other horse. Okay. Well, there's some more to look at. No? Actually, that's considerably... Look at the speed on that. That's 37 speed. Bit better capacity, bit better stamina. There's 2 here, is there? 39 speed. 260 capacity. 350 stamina. What's that one? 35 speed. Right, let's go with that first one again. So this was This was 39 speed. That is pretty impressive. Chopped up horse meat, or you can mount and steal, or send to the glue factory. That was only 30 speed, 228. Well, that... Okay. I've had a look at them, but she hasn't given me a name. I can't go and ask, can I go and buy Daisy or something? I have to... Let's see what it says.
God save Henry.
Right. I'll bet it's going to be
I'd like
way
to
out
buy
of
a
my
horse.
price range.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
I have.
I have. Fine animals.
The best there are. Is there one in particular you fancy?
Yeah, the one called Other Horse. How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to do this? They don't have names. Did they have names? They didn't have names. Well, that's Al Burak, the tier 5. Look at the horses with a name. These are not for sale. Oh, okay. And that, where are the horses with a name at then? Well, let's see what the price
A
is.
wonderful Arab stallion. Heavenly. When you look into those eyes of his, you'd swear he was human.
I'm not far off, actually. What about a trade-in?
Maybe some other?
I'll think it over. Okay.
I'll have to think it over.
Because those horses look
Take
pretty
care.
decent, actually. The capacity look good. Where are these other ones at, then? And thanks for that, Sharp CZ. I did wonder how I was going to recognise which one he's going to ask me to buy. So, these other ones down here? Out in the field, maybe? This place is all wrecked. There's another stable up there, so I'll go and check that out. Trading. The transmission's still any good. Pebbles is a fine horse and has got me out of many a fix. Actually, I feel a bit bad about selling Pebbles. Is this one? This is Tulpar. Okay. 39 speed. All right, so these are good horses. Right, let's go and have a look at the others. Just general horse.
God save you, Henry.
These are just general horses as well, aren't they? Can't buy them. I might steal them one day. Trojan. Don't you dare run off. Trojan. Oi. 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 Oi.
Are you serious?
Big capacity, but no. Don't want Trojan. Oh, I see. I see. And that's the one. That's the expensive one. That's the one to get. Holy crap, that is the one to get. Speed, capacity, courage, stamina. That one's having a fit. Yeah. So I'm not far off the cash, so... Well, I'll probably want it for weapons or armour. Or something. That's a hell of a lot of stamina. Cholima? Cholima. Capacity's not very good, though. I want a pack horse as well. Put Pebbles out to stud. Now there's an option. That looks like a decent mix. That's a very courageous one. Bucephalus? Looks like a war horse. I don't think I could go too far wrong with... I mean, it looks like a flipping bull, that one. That's a hell of a strong-looking horse.